Mackenzie Bathgate and her husband, John, have been trying to buy a home in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, for 8 months now. At this point, we've seen 28 homes in person, but ultimately made 7 different offers, each one a little bit more aggressive than the last just because we got so tired of it, Bathgate. It's supposed to be exciting and it's been the opposite. Bathgate said they had waived inspections and bid tens of thousands of dollars above asking price, and still no luck. Meanwhile, they've been watching interest rates spiral higher and higher, each increase adding to the pressure of finding their home. That's when we started to feel all that stress of like, oh God, we need to make sure every weekend is focused on seeing these 3 specific houses that were interest. On Wednesday, the central bank hiked rates by 0.75%. It is the 4th time it's done so this year, a pace that the U.S. has not seen since the late 1980s. The average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage is now around 5%, almost double what it was at the start of the year, according to Freddie Mac. Those higher rates, combined with already high home prices, mean it's become a lot harder to buy a house, even if the competition might be slightly less stiff. Nationally and locally we're seeing a cooling down, a decrease in demand, and an increase in supply, said Ashley Jackson, a realtor with RE. We're seeing that across the board, which you would expect with such a sharp increase in interest rates. Jackson said the white-hot market for property had allowed sellers and agents to become accustomed to properties getting snatched up within days, and being inundated with 20 or more offers for a. So it's just the narrative, said Jackson, who is also the 2022 president-elect for the Austin Board of Realtors. But the frustration has found no end for home buyers, who have been fighting against a competitive market and continual interest hikes. Sienna Connor currently rents an apartment in Iowa City with her husband, Rex, and their 2 babies. The Connors began considering buying a home in 2020, just before the pandemic, but the bank said they weren't ready. We were told by a mortgage lender that our credit needed to be a little bit higher. It's taken us a few years to save up for a down payment and closing costs and whatnot, Sienna Connor said. Finally, this month, they were pre-approved at an interest rate of 5%.